Good morning, everyone from San Francisco. Welcome to Odoo Live. My name is Noel, Community Manager here in Odoo, San Francisco, and today we will be talking about how to manage a service company using Odoo. Today we are joined by Nikhila, one of our very fine business analysts. Welcome, Nikhila.
Thanks, Noel. Hi, everyone. Like Noel mentioned, I'm a business analyst here at the San Francisco office. So today I am going to walk you through a webinar on how to manage a services company using Odoo. The agenda for today's meeting the webinar is selling through your online store, generating tasks from the sale, logging hours on the timesheet, invoicing the customer for billable hours, and creating quotations. Today's webinar the demo should last for about 20 to 30 minutes, and after that we will take any questions.
Exactly. Bear in mind, if you want to watch this webinar again, you can use the same link that we sent you, this very link that you're watching right now, and you can watch this webinar again and again at your leisure. And if you have any questions, either for myself or for Nikhila, please leave them in the chat, and we will try and answer them as we go through the webinar. Don't forget also that we are in Odoo tour season, so we've got a ton of events coming up. We've even got Los Angeles happened last week, Lima in Peru is happening tomorrow, Las Vegas is on Friday, Denver and Seattle are next week. We've just got a ton of stuff going on. Don't forget to check all of that out at odoo.com/events. So, without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to Nikki, and we will go ahead and get started.
Awesome. So today, for today's webinar, I have already set up a demo database. So I'm going to walk you through 3 scenarios primarily. So this is a scenario where I am running a software consulting company, and my products include services such as technical training, etc. So let me open up and show you how I set up my products. So I have set up 2 products known as development and gap analysis. The first scenario that we are going to go through is invoicing based on timesheets on a project. So how I configured the products is I set up the product type as service, and in the invoicing tab, I have selected invoice based on timesheets on tasks and service tracking based on creating a task in a new project. Now the other product that I have, that is the gap analysis product, I've set it up the same way. So the invoicing is based on timesheets on tasks, and the service tracking is creating a task in a new project. Now I'm going to show you how this looks when we publish this on the website. So if you see here, it has already been published on the website, these 2 products. So I created a customer, and I have given him portal access rights. So all you need to do is open up the contact record, open up the action button, and click on portal access management and check this box here. So I will show you how this looks in the portal. So I log in. Oops. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Let me just open that up. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I got the wrong email. So now if we come onto the shop screen here, this is the portal access for this customer here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add 2 quantity of the development product, and I will add 1 product of the gap analysis to the cart. Now I'm going to go ahead and process checkout here, and I am going to pay with the MasterCard, which I've already entered the details in. So I'm going to go ahead and pay now. Now we get a message which says your payment has been successfully processed. Now let us look at how this looks on the back end. So if you see here, we see a sale order that has come in from the website for a total of $500. Because we set the products up as creating tasks in a new project, we see that on the sale order screen, there are 2 smart buttons, one for the project overview. Right now, the project overview has no information in it because we haven't logged timesheets yet. And we also see that 2 tasks have been triggered. So let us go into the project app and see how this looks. So what I'm going to do is now open up my gap analysis task, and I am going to add in timesheets for this particular task. So I've created 2 users in my system, and I am going to say this. I'm going to give a description, and I'm going to log my timesheet here. Now I'll also go into my development task, and let us log timesheets here for the user 2. And he has consumed 2 hours. So let's go save this, and we will go back into the sale order screen to see how this looks now. Now, if you see now, there is a smart button with 2 timesheets, which wasn't there before. This has appeared because we have logged hours next to that in that task. If we look at the project overview screen, we see that there are 3 hours against the timesheets, and the $500 are ready to be invoiced. We also see the $190 cost associated here. Let me show you how I got that. So in the employee screen, when I am creating my users, I also gave in a timesheet cost for each of these users. So user 1 has a timesheet cost of $50 per hour, and user 2 has a timesheet cost of $70 per hour. So using this cost here, the cost of this project has been calculated. So now this sale order is ready to be invoiced because we see the line items have turned blue. So let's go ahead and create an invoice here. All right, let's go ahead and validate it. And now let's register payment. Awesome. So this is the first scenario. Now my second scenario is where I will be invoicing based on ordered quantities, where this is more like fixed time a project where the customer pays for the service hours that he has ordered. So let me show this product that I've created to address this scenario. So say I created a product called prepaid consulting, and the way I've set it up is in the invoicing tab. I have set up invoice based on ordered quantities, and I've created a task in a new project. Now let us go ahead and raise a sale order for that product. So I am ordering 10 hours for a unit price of $500, and the total comes up to $5,000. Now, if we look at the project overview screen, there is no data as we don't have any timesheets associated yet. No work has been done on this project yet. So let us go into the project screen. we see that from sale order 24, the prepaid consulting task has been generated. Now I am going to add my timesheets here. For user 1, I've done task. Oops. Now user 2 comes in and says I've done development here, and that has consumed 6 hours. So if you see here, we still have 1 hour remaining. I can say another user, say user 2, has come in and done testing. Now we finally see that all the time has been consumed after logging these hours, so there are no more remaining hours here. Let us go back into the sale order screen and see how this looks now. So the 3 timesheets have come up and you can see your tasks right from the sale order screen. And if you go into the project overview, you see that the 10 hours have come up under the fixed because we are invoicing based on the ordered quantities. And now the $5,000 are ready to be invoiced, and the cost associated is $640. Now the third scenario that I am going to address is invoicing based on milestones. So say for example, you decide to invoice your client based on specific milestones or phases that are being met. So you are developing, or rather you are implementing Odoo apps for one of your customers, and you decide that you are going to invoice based on each app being put into production. Now let's see how that works. So the way I've configured this product is, it's as usual it's the type service, and in the invoicing I've set it up based on milestones, and the service tracking is creating a new project but no task. So let's raise a sale order for this. App implementation, say your customer wants to implement 3 apps in Odoo. That's a total of $3,000. Now let's confirm this sale. Okay. And the project overview does not have any data yet because no work has been done yet. Now let's go back into the project screen. Because we said create a project but no tasks, we see that no tasks have been created yet. So I am going to first create my stages here. Okay. And let us create the tasks. So I am going to create tasks for each of the apps that we are trying to implement. So let us say some work has been done on app 1. Let us go ahead and raise timesheets here. And I put it into configuration, and then further work has been done on this. We can raise timesheets for this. And finally, I decide that I've completed work on this app and I put it into production. Now, I decide, because this app has been put into production, I decide to invoice the client for this one app. Let me go back into the sale order screen. I hit edit and I say I have delivered one app, and I will go ahead and create an invoice. So one invoice has come up, and You also see that we've delivered one and we've also invoiced one of the apps out of the 3 that has been ordered. Now let us go back into the project screen and work on the other 2 apps in a similar way. And I put this into production. Now I'll go back and invoice my client for the second app being put into production.